Hi guys, my fabulousness is back today to bring you guys another video. Today we're going to be having a little chat, a lesson I just had this morning. It was actually one of my best lessons yet. There were quite a few points where you would think it might not have been my best lesson, which we'll get into that in a minute, but it was a really big learning experience for me. Rain and I are starting to gel so nicely together. Writing is getting a lot easier for me and I'm just getting better and better. And I just want to show you guys my lesson today and talk about it. And so yeah, that's really all I need to say right now. So let's get into this video. Okay, so we started off this lesson with a lot of flat work because we're trying to just build up her foundation. So when we start jumping, she's a lot more collected. So now if we go to the videos, you can see that we just started working a lot on collecting her trot and getting her into a really nice trot. And just, it really felt good. She's so talented and she could do it so well. So I was just really working on getting that really nice trot from her. She gave me a little sass a few times because she's just testing me to see if I'm actually gonna make her do it. But I was gonna make her get that really nice collected trot. And then we moved forward into our cantering, and oh my goodness, the collection just moved right into the canter, and she is giving me such beautiful canters today. We did it several times, and it was just so nice. Like, I thought I was riding a dressage horse or something. It was that nice. But yeah, she gave me such a great canter, and I was feeling really good about myself. And then we started working on some really tight circles because in jumpers, you gotta be like able to make those quick turns, but with a collected canter. And so we just worked on like going down the wall in a collected canter and then coming off to do a small circle and then going back on the wall. It was pretty challenging the first few times. I kept wanting to like throw my body around and I just had to hold myself still but like support her through the turn. So it was something I hadn't done in a while and it just took me a few tries to get it perfect. So then we did that a few times and worked out really nicely until it didn't. So, I haven't told you yet, but so far this entire year of 2021, I have fallen off a total of 6 times. I know. I was a little discouraged about it at first, but like, it's become such a regular thing. I'm kind of just frustrated with it now. It's getting a lot better. A lot of the times it was mostly like when she would refuse a jump or do something weird in front of the jump and then I'd end up falling off. But this time actually, it was still my fault, but like, no, it didn't happen when we were jumping. So it's a little different. I was going to make that little tight turn again and I didn't have her as collected as I wanted her to be. And so when I was asking for the turn, I started to panic, so I'm like, oh, we need to make this a little shorter. So I tried to like, kind of like crank her in and I completely threw her off balance and she ended up tripping, which sent me off balance and then I ended up falling off. So that happened, but it was okay. The rest of the lesson went really well. We didn't fall off again after that, but I really understood that I need to support her and help her balance and like really use my core to sit up and help her through those turns. So I'm still learning, of course, but yeah, it's been a little frustrating because I'm the only one that's falling off of her. My sister's going around jumping all these courses and she has no problem. I'm the only one that's falling off of her right now. But my trainer did make a really good point that I am someone that asks the horse. My sister's someone that tells the horse. And Rain is the type of horse that needs to be told because she's so well trained that she's like, you tell me what to do, I'll do it. But if you don't tell her what to do, then she'll do her own thing. So most of these instances, it's her doing her own thing. But I'm really learning on how to like kind of be the boss in a way. Just to kind of like tell her what I want her to do because she'll do it. She has no problem. Like she can do it. She's so athletic, but she has an attitude when it comes to it. So with me being too nice and asking for everything, she doesn't act the same way with me. So it's getting a lot better and I'm really learning how to ride her and learning all her quirks and everything. So it's getting a lot better. And now when we move over to the jumping, We started on this one diagonal jump, and it was really, really good. I really liked how we rode over it, so that was good. And then we wanted to keep that same collection coming away from the jump and do like a small circle. And so we practiced that a few times because in jumpers, again, you need to make those like tight turns and everything, but you need to have the collection to do it. So we were just really practicing on that today. So we did that a few times. And then on the third time, I believe, we did that same diagonal jump again, and then we really got her collected and over to get this white gate jump. She was so good after that. And then we made like a cut through the middle of the arena to circle again. And then we did that a second time too, but I actually had to make a circle that time. So she's really good on that. I'm really learning a lot more how to sit up and just help her balance through these turns and make it and like just collect her really nicely, which the flat work did really pay off when it came to the jumping and getting her collected afterwards. So that was really good.
Did she just slow down enough on that second jump?
Okay, so then we raised the jumps up quite a bit and we just jumped them a little higher, and then we just started putting some jumps together and doing like small courses, but also still working on the collection, still working on the small circles, and that was mostly what we did for the lesson. She did refuse a few times that you can see right now, but that's just kind of like what happens. We actually did refuse quite a few times, but really it was all my fault because I have this really old bad habit that like getting to the jumps, if I'm either like really excited or ambitious to jump it, or either maybe I'm just like a little too timid about it, I'll start kind of like hunching my shoulders forward. And Rain's the type of horse, if I do anything but sit up with like straight shoulders, she's not going to jump it. So if I'm not determined about the ride, she's not going to be either. So a lot of it was just my fault, and sometimes I'll just get really excited for the jump and be like, okay, we're going, and kind of just like have her take it away. But she's the kind of horse you need to ride like all the way up to the jump, and then as she's lifting her feet off the ground, then you get to a point. You can't do anything until, which I know that's just kind of common knowledge for riding, but again, it is an old habit that I'm still trying to break, and Rain is making it pretty apparent that it needs to be broken soon. So we ended up going over those jumps again, just making sure we get it over, and we actually did jump quite high. We were jumping about 3-3 today. It was really fun. I love jumping high, and she's just so athletic. So she's such a fun horse to ride for that. So it was pretty great, and it was just a really good lesson. So I'm really happy with the way she went today and just with the entire lesson in general. All right, guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this different kind of style of video. I just thought I might sit down and chat with you guys about the progress I'm getting with Rain and just what's been going on lately, how we're doing, and just explain to you like what I'm doing in my lessons other than just putting music over it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Everything is going really great with Rain right now. We're still making a lot of progress, and the show season is actually coming up here soon. And so we'll actually be going to some shows in about a month or two. So that's going to be really exciting. I just got to get a lot better at staying on in the meantime, not falling off anymore. Just working on that really determined ride that my trainers keep saying I need to be riding, because in general, I'm a really soft rider. Like, I ride with soft hands. I'm never like yanking on the mouth, and I just kind of I ask them to do what I want them to do. But with Rain, I need to have more of a determined ride and just tell her what to do. So I'm really working on that right now, and you can tell like when I'm riding that determined ride, it gets a lot better. So it's just changing up my habits a bit and making things better, but we'll be ready for show season. I'm getting really excited, and I'll make sure to vlog it for you guys. But yeah, so hope you all enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and leave me a comment. I really love reading through all of your comments. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all back here next time. Bye!